Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again, and in this video I want to talk about working in festivals. Yesterday I had my first experience in festivals, and I want to tell you about it because I'm sure many of you would ask themselves, oh my god, to try to work in festivals, will I like it, how is it. I'm going to talk about my personal experience, but as I say, and I think every festival is different. You'll have a good experience, bad experience. I think in life you have to try to see if you like it or not. So I want to show you first the bracelets that I wear in the festival yesterday. This one is the enterprise I'm working. It's called HAP. I wanted to try with them because they have really good reviews. So basically I wrote to them long time ago. It's really easy to do a profile with them. You just like sign up, and then they send you messages every time they need people for festivals and concerts and things like that. And then also I wear this bracelet, the purple one, that basically just said staff, because there were many people working in the festival. Some were bartenders, other security, others the people that pick up the rubbish, other the people that prepare the food. So we needed these bracelets so people in the festival will know that we are staff, because not all of us we came from hub. There are many enterprises, so that's why I was wearing my enterprise and then the bracelet of staff. So to be honest with you, I was a little bit like nervous, because I was like, okay, will I like it or not? Because I tried as a waitress in a bar before, in UK, and for me it was really hard. I enjoyed it, but it was too busy. So I was like, oh my god, a festival is going to be super busy, and it's also, I'm going to also work in a bar. Am I going to like it or not? So basically, I decided to go thanks to my friend Awa because I wasn't sure. I was like, oh my god, but I'm tired because I went to the day before I went to the show of one of my best friends, Isvan, hello, and with her as well. So I was super tired in the morning, and I had to go to Hastings. I'm in Brighton, so from Brighton to Hastings is 1 hour. So I was like, oh, I don't know. But I got up, I talked with her, and she was like, come on girl, you can do this. You were talking about this all week. And I was like, okay, let's go. So I had to be there at 12, and it was like 1 hour drive, 1 hour by train in this case, because I don't have my car here. So I took the train and there were many cancellations. That was one thing of my journey. So I had to do like three changes, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to never arrive there. But finally I arrived there, and I went, and I saw a girl that was also in black, and she asked me like, are you from hub? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, okay, let's go together. So we were a little bit lost at first. There were a long queue for the people of the festival, but I went to talk with the security guys, and I told them like, look, we are working here, where do we have to go? First of all, to work for a festival, they ask you to do a COVID test as well, because if it's not negative, you cannot work. So I did 2 COVID tests. The first one was because the woman that I talked in the phone told me, yeah, do it whenever, even if it's one day before, that's fine. And then I had that message from Hub like, no, you need to do one the same morning, and I was like, oh. So I did the second one. So yeah, then you show the COVID test that you were negative and everything, and you can get it free in UK. It's a flow test, and they are like 7 tests in one. You just go to a pharmacy, explain that you need flow test, they will ask you why. In my case it was job, for work purposes, and they give it to you, and that's fine. So after that we went, and we went to the bar and everything. They introduced us to many people. They were all great, honestly. I was a little bit like, oh my god, I don't know if they're going to be nice, because I haven't worked properly like in a bar before, and they were super nice with me. They understood. In this case I wasn't like just hanging around in the tables. I was just behind the bar, so we had to make all the drinks. So there were many bottles of different alcohols. So to be honest with you, the first hour I was a little bit lost, because they will ask me cognac, and I wouldn't know which cognac was it. But then you get it pretty quickly, and you can always ask if they are nice people. They will help you out. In my case, they were super nice people, so I got it really quickly. So basically, yeah, our main job was that one. being behind the bar, you know. If we doubt about the age of the customer, we had to ask for proof of ID. We were serving drinks. It was really fun because, you know, I got on really well with the people, so we were chatting as well. Firstly, I was really surprised because until 2, 3, it wasn't busy at all, so we could chat, you know, we could learn some things. And also we had breaks, that's important. So in my break I could go to the concert and I could enjoy the food, watching the concert. It was super cool. And you know, it's a good way to gain money, earn money, you know. Go to a festival that you like, because for example this one was reggae music, so I love reggae music, so I was like, oh my god. And yeah, and it's a way as well of saving the ticket, you know, because I checked online and the tickets were like £55, and I was like, oh my god, I'm here for free, you know. Okay, I'm working, but I have the chance to, you know, enjoy the concert. Then you have the shops, you can buy bracelets and things like that, things that I love. And yeah, you have the makeup, you know, with all the Jamaican, you know, style. I wanted to do the makeup, but it was only like cash and PayPal, and cash I didn't have. And PayPal, you know, it was really bad signal, because in a festival they usually do it like in a landscape, you know, so many people can come. That was my case. So yeah, there was no signal. So I was talking with a guy like, look, there is no signal, is there any way? And he was like, sorry, we don't have like the PDQ for the credit card for the makeup. And I was like, okay, so it's fine. So I couldn't do it, but it was super cool. You would see all the people with the Jamaican style, like amazing. And it was not like that expensive. It was like £5 one part of the, you know, of the face. Then you had £8 too, and things like that. So yeah, I loved it, honestly. The organizer was super nice, the one that was responsible for us. Honestly, if you are seeing this video, thank you so much. I told him when I ended my shift, he was super nice. He was always counting on us. Yeah, if you need to go to the bathroom, just tell me and you go. If you need water, you can go as well. He gave us 2 breaks. I'm really appreciative about that. And also I told him, please, can you give me the break after I order the food, because there were long queues for the food, so we would actually, you know, waste all the break just waiting for the food. And he was super, you know, understanding. He was like, yeah, sure, you know. So yeah, I'm really happy, you know. I had a really good experience, you know, with all of them. I was there at 12 and I worked until 9:45, you know, so it was like 9 hours and a half, something like that. We were standing up, but it was fine, you know, it was really fine. The people of the festival were great. The customers, they were really, really nice, really talkative as well, really smiley, you know. Many of them, they knew I was Spanish because of my accent, I guess, so they were like, Española. So it was really nice to chat with them, you know. They would recognize me, they would come back to see me, you know, so I really enjoyed it, to be honest with you. Yeah, to have this type of, you know, like interactions. And yeah, and then there were different shifts. With HAP you have different shifts. You have in this case, for this festival, you had from 11 to 11 or from 12:30 to 9:30, but we started a little bit before and then we finished a little bit later, you know, because there was all the alcohol, we need to pick it up and everything, so I stayed longer to help out. That's fine. I couldn't do the latest one that finished at 11, because in my case I'm not, you know, I'm not living in Hastings and the concert was in Hastings, so the last train was like at 10:30, so I was like, no, I cannot risk it, you know, because if I finish at 11, even if I want to, you know, like to help or to earn more money, I have to go back to Brighton. I don't have a car, so it would be an Uber or something like that, and I would spend all the money that I have earned in the festival to pay back the Uber, so it didn't make sense. And I couldn't stay over. I mean, I could, but I would spend a lot of money in a hotel or whatever, and I'm working now, you know, literally in 1 hour I'm working in the hotel. So yeah, it was the best option. So yeah, so if you ask me, was it difficult? For me, no, honestly. For me, it was really easy. I really enjoyed it. My colleagues were amazing, honestly. I was so happy with the people there, because I was a little bit worried, like, are they going to judge me because I haven't, you know, do drinks before, you know. I learned how to do Jagger bombs. I'm so excited for that. you know, to put the Red Bull, and then you put the shot, and then you put the Jagger. I was so excited, you know, making the Jagger bombs. I was like, oh my god. You know, I learned a lot about alcohol as well, about mixers, you know, about what people prefer in festivals and things like that. And I got to enjoy the concert. Oh my god, I love it. I was so in the mood. I was like, oh my god, I love it. And you know, okay, you're working, no? You don't have that much time to enjoy the concert, but I love it because I had enough time to have a good time. It didn't feel like working. I mean, yes, but it wasn't like tough, you know. The only thing that for me is more tough is like standing up for so many hours because I have back problems, as many of you already know. So, but it was okay. I don't know, I managed really good. And the truth is, when I finished the festival, I was really like pretty knackered. I just wanted to go home and just sleep, like. So yeah, I went. Everything was good. I could go the train, no cancellations, and I went back to Brighton. So you know, if you want to try in a festival, I hope you really like this experience. My opinion is try to see, you know, to see if you like it. You can work not only in the bar, you can work, you know, in many other security, you know, if you have the license, picking rubbish, or I don't know, like making food. So just try and see. Okay, so thank you very much for watching me, sorry. And see you in the next video.